I am very happy to have here with us a good friend of mine, and her name is Matilda. Matilda, do you want to say hi to the people? You really like the people out there, don't you? Well, that's really neat. We've come here, and what we're doing is we're trying to understand a little bit more about Jesus in our life and how we can be able to give our lives to him completely. Does that sound okay to you? Well, now, Matilda, this is what I wanted to talk to you about. One of the things that's really going on in our world today that makes many, many people nervous and very afraid is the fact that there's a lot of terrorism going on. There are people that are blowing up buildings, even blowing up themselves. I know that really is shocking, isn't it? And it's really a terrible thing, isn't it? Yes, it is. Well, one of the questions that we have is, well, now, how do we stop that? How do we overcome so much of the terrorism that's going on in our world today? What do you think would be the answer? Okay. You know what I think it is? The real answer is the word justice. If we concentrate more and more on making sure that those people that are suffering in our world are not being unjustly treated. Now, do you know what that means? Well, unjustly means you cheat people. You have a whole bunch and they have a lot. They don't have much at all, and you keep taking from them. That's bad, isn't it? Isn't that bad? Now, if you really want to take away the heart of terrorism, you take away all the injustice of the world, and that's a great way of doing it. Do you think that might be helpful? Well, now, I want you to think about that today as we think of all the terrible things. Yes, we need to have armies, and yes, we need to have police, but we also need to have a big, big effort to make sure that those people that are suffering are not people that suffer injustice. Because sometimes I think when people are terrorists and they do terrible things, they do it because they're frustrated, and because they're frustrated, they don't know where to go, and they're humiliated, and then from that they get very angry. And you can understand from that that that's where real terror starts to arise. So let's really do all we can, if we can, Matilda, to make sure that we really are people of justice and care for those around us and people around the world that are suffering. Amen? Okay, I'm going to say the little prayer. You don't have to do that, but think in your mind with me. May Jesus' love for you always make you smile. Do you agree with that? Okay, thank you very much.